Welcome to the Animal Tarot Oracle message. So I already shuffled both decks. I'm gonna pull. If you've been following me or you're watching, you see that I do a video and I pull a card from the Spirit of the Animal Oracle, and I like to get that message from the animal spirit. What is the animal energy? What does it want to share with us? Maybe it's a reminder for you that this animal energy is with you. Maybe you need to call in the animal energy for some reason because of a situation that is going on in your life, right? And if you're here, this message is for you. I already pulled the cards because shuffling and then trying to find them in the book takes a while, so I don't want to waste your time watching me do that. So the first card, and this card actually flipped out when I was shuffling, is Grizzly Bear. Okay, so Grizzly Bear is power. I'll let you see it. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So the Grizzly Bear is power, fearless, strength, perseverance, commanding, intuition, introspection, dream time, nurturing, protective, recluse in winter. The Grizzly Bear is a tremendous totem for strength and wisdom. A person with this totem is an old soul with many lessons already learned. Awakened intuition and introspection combined with primordial power in grizzly people. In winter, bears hibernate and birth their young while sleeping and dreaming. One of the most dedicated mothers in the wild, Grizzly shows fierce protection and tenderness towards her young. Grizzly bears emerge in spring with new wisdom from the dream time, which gives the grizzly person a strong link to spirit. They are often the chosen totem of shamans. Another obvious lesson from Grizzly is their need for time alone. Bear mastery reaches full potential only after many lives dedicated to the inner journey. At that time, the soul bursts into light and becomes a blessing to all who are fortunate enough to know and be loved by these incredible beings. So the message being power, that you have this inner strength and that you have wisdom behind you. Okay, and you need to take time for yourself, right? Because it talks about how the grizzly bear hibernates, and that's their dream time and that's their growth time. So this is a card to remind you to be like the grizzly bear, to take time for yourself and trust in your own intuition and your strengths and your own power, and maybe stop relying so much on getting power outside of yourself, because the power is already in you. That's what the grizzly bear is here to show you right now. And I want to see how it complements the season of the Witch Oracle card. Okay, stay so people can see it. I'll hold them both up. Okay, so what do we have? We have Astrological New Year. Interesting. What may have seemed to have an end is just beginning to fully breathe. The key words are starting from the beginning, renewed energy, second chance. For many, the new year begins on January 1st, but for the astrologically minded mystic, the new year rings in on the spring equinox. Very interesting. The beginning of the zodiac sign Aries, which we are in right now, and all these planets are going into Aries as we speak. Receiving this card is like getting a chance to hit the reset button. What you have asked about is soon to get a second wind, renewed energy, or a chance at a redo. If someone from your past has come into your life recently, or you've wondered if you'll ever connect with a certain someone again, then the answer is likely yes. Not only will they make an appearance, but this is your chance to right some old wrongs. You will both be in a new place energetically, maturing in a way that will lead to a better communication, thoughtfulness, and deeper understanding of one another's needs. If you're single and looking, pulling this card could mean your past holds the key to your shot at love. For all other readings, this card is assigned to review something from your past. While it may not seem like it, drawing this card means things aren't over yet. Nothing is off the table. Whether it's an idea, business, relationship, hobby. Sorry, I gotta change the page. Job or location. You still have work to do in this area, but this time either you or external forces surrounding you, such as advancements in technology, changes to rules or laws, new management, and so on, have grown in a way that will lead to much more positive outcome. Wow, this is a great card. So this is all about renewal, new energy, old things that maybe you thought were finished are coming back around. Maybe a new love is coming into your life. This is the beginning of the year. It's interesting that this came out in Aries season. We just had the spring equinox a few weeks ago, and here we are. So there's all this new energy, and you see she's riding on the back of the whale into the stars, right? To the sky. So there's going to be so much more opening up for you. And I think it really complements with the grizzly bear in power, because the grizzly bear is indestructible and it has such internal strength and it has wisdom. And taking that time for yourself is trusting your intuition when new things are coming into your life or when old things are showing back up. You have grown since the last time that showed up in your life, and now you have even more power and more information under your belt to see and to re-look at things in your life that have popped back in, right? But we are in the beginning. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We are definitely at a reset point, okay? So these are really, really good cards talking about that reset and where we are going moving forward. So if these messages resonated with you, I would love to hear about it. And if you need to call on the power of the grizzly bear, do that. Call on that. If you're feeling scared and if you're feeling like you have no power, call on the grizzly bear to give you the power that you need. Everything is energy, right? So we can call on the energy of the animals when we need those characteristics in our own life. We forget to do that. Okay, I would love your thoughts. I would love it if you would share, and if there's something that you're getting from it that I didn't mention, let me know, okay? I hope everybody is doing well, and I will see you guys on the next reading. Okay, bye.